YouTube, good morning. Out on my Venom x22r. So today I wanted to talk about, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the Facebook group when it comes to let's just say defects or flaws on this bike, or structural integrity problems with this bike. There's a lot of things I probably didn't show what I had to do to this bike, and I'm gonna pop in a picture of the last thing I had to weld, which was the upper bracket mount for the top of the engine. And I saw somebody on the group, I think his name is Chris, my bad if I said your name wrong, but his broke as well. Yeah, one thing with this bike, if you're not handy in any type of way, I've said this probably plenty of videos, dude, don't get this bike, man, because there's gonna be something that you're gonna have to fix. You know, it's just something that you're gonna have to fix every so often. So also, I'm still not taking away from the great bike it is. It's still a great bike for the price, you know. It's just that it's not for people who are afraid to work on it, pretty much, because, you know, there is always going to be something you're going to have to work on this bike. So, but today I haven't ridden it so long because one of the fairing bottom bolts came out. I just looked at it one day, I'm like, this bolt came out, so I had to replace that this morning. Like, I had to jump the battery because just because it wasn't being started. Oh wow, I didn't see this. Alright, yeah, that way was too backed up. I'm not going that way. I had to turn around real quick. So yeah, like I said, there's gonna be some things you're definitely gonna have to do to this bike. I mean, that just is what it is. Now, I haven't had any engine problems. The engine's been solid. Clutch still feels good. I've seen stuff where people had to change their clutches and stuff like that. And like I said, man, it's gonna be hard for people to actually work on it that don't work on Chinese bikes, and you might have a problem finding somebody working on it. So, you know, you got to take these things into consideration when you get in this bike. And my whole thing is, join the Facebook group before you buy this bike to learn anything you need to know. There's great people on there, they'll help you with anything. Oh, this is loose. It's always something, right? So I got to tighten that up, or I might just take it off. I might keep one because this one is what I usually use the most. So yeah, I'm probably going to keep that. But the vibration is one thing on this bike. It does vibrate. They need to upgrade and put a counterbalance engine in this thing, because my Supermoto doesn't vibrate. It feels like a different bike, even though the engines are similar, you know, similar CC. Let's keep. But it's still a great beginner bike or an inner city bike. Just got to do stuff to it, you know. But I'm pretty sure it'll last you a long time. Some people have a lot of miles on this bike. Yeah, this thing is vibrating up. All right, when I get home, I'm gonna fix that. But I will say, man, you know, still a nice looking bike. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end up selling it pretty soon. Speed is back on point because I switched the CDI back to the stock CDI. But shout out to Trucker2B, man. You've been putting out some great videos on this bike, showing how it is great in the inner city. I like watching those videos, man. Keep them coming. You know, because I don't do much vlogs on this bike anymore, and then when I do sell it, it'll probably you know, that'll be that. It'll be in the archives, you know. So yeah, if you're doing bar and mirror, it's gonna be tough to get them how you want to, but you know, they work. So I'm just riding it around, getting to make sure the battery is charging. It's annoying with this mirror, but yeah, just like I said, I had to jump it. So make sure you start your engines every so often, or have a battery tender hooked up to it. I usually have a battery tender hooked up to it, but you know, I forgot. Yeah, I gotta take this bar and mirror off. It's annoying, man. Messing with my throttle a little bit too. I haven't even messed with this bike in a while. Haven't tuned it or anything. Haven't messed with the settings. I still gotta do that. But who knows? But yeah, I did want to talk about that stuff, because trust me guys, you're not alone. If you have problems with this bike, you're definitely not alone. There are a lot of people who have little bits of problems with the bike, but you know, you just gotta fix all the issues. That's the best thing I can say. Glad I came out on it. Still running good, don't get me wrong. Doesn't run bad. So, but like I said, so all the people that think about getting his bike, join the Facebook group, ask questions, you know, and you'll kind of come up with your answer if you want to. Watch a lot of videos on it. Shout out to Jerry Hawk. Hope you're doing okay, man. Been waiting to see you back on the road. And you know, like I said, there's a lot of people who have information on this bike about the sprocket, you know, Trucker 2B, YouTube. Hit him up, you know. He'll get you all, because that's the most, you know, answered question I get, or that's the most asked question I get when it comes to this bike. Also too, the stock CDI, I don't know where you can get one from. Only one I know is that DC CDI that I tried using. I messed up my speed. But if you have a Speedo DRD, all you got to do is readjust, recalibrate the Speedo DRD. That's pretty much it. So yeah, okay, I pushed it out a little bit. Throttle's better. I had to weld a couple pieces back together. My swing arm bolt, that broke too, you know. So my swing arm bolt broke. I welded it together, so it hasn't, you know, no problem since I did that. I'm so lucky. I'm so not lucky, but I'm so happy that I bought a welder, a flux core welder, because man, this bike needed some pieces to be welded back together, trust me. The exhaust bracket, I just bought a U-clip from Ace Hardware, and that's just holds bracket hanger, just holds up the exhaust. Haven't had any problems since I've done that. You know, so there's some things you're gonna have to do, man. I've said that, I don't know how many times I said that in this video, but I'm just gonna keep reiterating, you know, that's what it is. So yeah guys, just wanted to get in quick little video. And you know, let you guys know that it's still running. Yeah, I might have to get the, you know, do the carburetor and all that. And I think I might make a project of it once I'm done with my other bike. I'm gonna try to get this bike ready to get sold, most likely, because I want to get rid of the space, and eventually we'll get another project bike that I want to build on the channel. I just thought about that, just came to me. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I'll probably get a bike that needs some work, no engine work, but just, you know, maybe some body work or whatever the case may be, that's selling it for the low. And just rebuild it. So that's gonna be coming soon. I'll let you guys know what bike I'm gonna get when it comes to that. But when it comes to this bike, man, I'm still gonna say it's a great beginner bike, you know, just not for the people who aren't handy. If you don't know how to turn a wrench, do not buy this bike. I repeat, do not buy this bike. But if you do and you got some form of mechanical inclination, then I would definitely recommend getting this bike, you know. And some people have some, you know, haven't had any problems with it yet, you know, so it all depends. That's all I can say. It all depends. But yeah, guys, appreciate you. I'll be back with another one. Peace.